I want to thank Pono and brother over here for exposing all the issues here to the people out there. They're doing a good job. It takes a lot of work and money too, and time. Gas costs money traveling around and filming like this. So this is what Pono in there. But and also Maui News to me is the best. And I don't work for Maui News, but it's like I have almost like I have a column because they print like about 3 of my letters every month. And the Grassroots Institute, the racist redneck Grassroots Institute of Hawaii, they lobbied the leaders of in the United States, the corporate leaders of advertiser and the CEOs of Star Bulletin to stop printing my letter. And they even lobbied Maui News. But Maui News told me that, hey, boy, you know, we cannot stop printing your letters. Because your letters, when you write a letter, when the average person writes a letter, the Maui News editor told me, usually we get 5 or 10 comments. When you write a letter for Hina, we get 100 comments, so we're not going to stop printing yours. But thanks to them, at least we have an outlet. Not saying that they're Pono, you know what I mean, but at least if you want to write for Hawaiians, especially issues, write to Maui News. You guarantee they're going to print it more than advertise and Star Bulletin. But I'll just read you my letter, just printed in December 11th. For Americans, the true terrorist is their ignorance of the arrogance of American foreign policy. Hawaii is a military weapons depot. It's not part of the USA, the direct result of the arrogant American foreign policy. The tourism industry is another form of American expansionism. A tourist is a settler fetus, and a settler is a pathogen spawn to the Hawaiian culture and unique Hawaiian lifestyle. The negative response to tourists and settlers is a natural response to genocide and hegemony. Genocide and hegemony is basically the domination of your culture, the killing of your culture, the atrocities committed against indigenous people. Hegemony is when people dominate your culture with their own culture. How would the citizens of Mayberry, like USA, for example, Gomer Pyle, his wife, Don Knotts, and Gomer Pyle, his Auntie Gomer, Gomer's auntie grandma, how would they respond to the Taliban settling in their hometown? Would they be happy? Would they share aloha with them? I don't think so. Do chickens have aloha for Colonel Sanders? I don't think so. No smart chicken would have aloha. And no smart Hawaiian would have aloha for the United States. Same thing like Colonel Sanders, like chicken and Colonel Sanders. The thing is, Kanakas, it's no time to be ignorant of your culture, your genealogy, and the sovereignty issues anymore. It's no time to be an Uncle Auntie Tom Hawaiian. It's time to get your rear end off the toilet and get the hell into the archives and Bureau of Conveyance and study. And studying, get on that computer, study your genealogy, study the history, study Public Law 103, 150, different books you can read, Hawaii Story by Hawaii's Queen. Get your rear end educated, And my thing is get people out to the 26th, to lobby against the sale of the Crown lands. And Lingo is doing this because, remember, she was governor on Maui, so she's ready to do all these big elite subdivisions for the elite Israelis coming here. She wants to bring the Israeli money in here, investors and business in here. A good example is, on a small scale, when next time you go Windward Mall, look at all those little carts they have there. It's all little Israeli little punks pushing their little wares. This is the future of Hawaii. Now, we was invaded by the HAWAI'Is, and then 1959 was a Japanese invasion, the annexation. The first annexation was 1898 by the HAWAI'Is. The second annexation, 1959, Democratic Party annexation. And now we're going to have another annexation with Lingo, with the Israelis coming in. So, hey, Hawaiians, get off your rear end and do your study. But the thing is, we can stop them because of our unique Hawaiian land tenure system, which is called the Great Mahele. And the United States courts still acknowledge the titles of the Crown land titles. And that proof was the Hawaii Supreme Court ruling, how they still acknowledge the titles. And of course, the Kuleana land titles, which again, during the Admissions Act, the Kuleana land titles are acknowledged, solid. In 2006, the state legislature passed resolutions exempting Kuleana lands from tax. And within those resolutions, it stated that each county, Hawaii, Kauai, Maui, all the Big Island, all these must exempt Kuleana lands from taxation. Now that's another acknowledgement of our land title. So the thing to me is shut down the real estate industry altogether, the market, by claiming your Kuleana land rights. And that's the whole thing to me. We can shut down the Hawaii real estate industry by claiming, putting a lien, a Kuleana land title lien on all property, of all property. There's one more thing, important point. Let's take this Aupo'a, for example, a kapalama. This is kapalama, yeah? Yeah. Okay, every Aupo'a is the same, okay? Each Aupo'a has hundreds of Kuleana land parcels, ranging from 2 acres to 500 acres to 1,000 acres. So this, even if the chief owned most of the Aupo'a, like say this Aupo'a, yeah, he can't control the whole Aupo'a because there's hundreds of Kuleana titles, and within each Kuleana, there's hundreds of more families that can claim to that one Kuleana title. So it's impossible to get land titles. So that's why my thing for Hawaiians now is, hey, let's go for the Kuleana titles, man. Everybody come back. And if it's, big subdivisions like this, put a Kuleana lien on a Kuleana title lien. It's over for the real estate market. Like I said, we can't kick them out. We don't have the resources to kick them out. We don't have the military. We don't have the numbers, the demographics, yeah, the population to kick anybody out. But we can do it with the Great Mahele land tenure system. I tell you, if I had the way, these knuckleheads all be out of here tomorrow. I put them all on a C5, they'd be gone. Go back to Asia, send them back to Northern Europe, Canada, Japan, China, Korea, Samoa too. Yeah, you guys heard Samoans. You guys going back. Tonga, Micronesians go back, but unfortunately we cannot. But we can whack them with the land titles, man. That to me, Hawaiians can stop the urbanization of Hawaii, the killing of our culture, the killing of our aina, by doing a Kuleana land title lien. So, hey, Kanakas, see you guys on the 26th of December, and get your signs ready, and be there early. It's going to be from 9 till about 5 o'clock. 10 to 4, yeah. And I'm going to have my sign. One of my signs is going to read, "Where the hell is Duke Iona?" Thank you.
And your name is?
My name is Kalani Opu'u Po'ohina I Kalua Opele, also known as Po'ohina.